Postal worker Shannon Aitchison is back at work after a 3-day suspension for refusing to deliver flyers she considers offensive and hateful.
I was just like, this is just an attack.
One flyer mailed by the Campaign Life Coalition states New Brunswick teachers want to facilitate a student's sexual transition to the opposite sex without the knowledge or consent of parents. Another calls for the government to ban child sex change, saying God doesn't make mistakes. New Brunswickers already have to be 18 to undergo gender-affirming surgery. Aitchison's adult daughter is trans.
That's just insinuating that my kid's a mistake, that anybody who's transgendered is a mistake.
In New Brunswick's ongoing provincial election campaign, gender identity is an issue. The current government reversed a policy allowing teachers to use students' preferred names and pronouns without parental consent, a shift the flyers support. Canada Post says they do not meet the definition of non-mailable, which includes material that is illegal, obscene, or sexually explicit.
I think it puts our members in danger that have to deliver that.
The Canadian Union of Postal Workers says it has so far filed 2 grievances.
Our fear is that it's not going to be just New Brunswick. I think that this organization will roll this material out right across the country when a federal election comes.
Campaign Life has sent a letter to Canada Post threatening legal action if its flyers are not delivered, saying that would threaten its right to freedom of expression under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. But the case may not be clear-cut.
The first hurdle is whether or not the charter actually applies to Canada Post, because it's not directly part of government, it's a crown corporation. But the question is, with respect to the delivery of mail, is that a government action?
Aitchison says this is the first time she's refused to deliver mail.
The only way for things to change is for somebody to push back and say, it's time for these things to change.
And she says she would do it again, no matter the consequences. Kayla Hounsell, CBC News, Halifax.